What is up, everybody? Welcome to Deep Dive Sessions. Thank you for stopping by and giving us your most valuable asset, your time. If you're here for the very, very first time, this channel is about business, personal development, and personal finance. But if you're a returning subscriber, I salute you. So today, we'll have a special video for you. We're going to be talking about how to build connections, how to be able to reach influential people. This is a topic that I've been asked a lot. Many times people have come to me and asked me, how are you able to get in touch with that successful person? How are you able to reach out to those ultra successful entrepreneurs and influencers? So this is a very, very important video because you will realize that just one contact, one meeting, one event, one person can literally change the trajectory of your business. It can go from here to there. So it's important for you to be able to know how to reach out to these influential people, but not only just be able to reach out to them and be able to work with them and be able to provide value for them, then provide value for you. So if you watch this video to the very end, I will read out actually one of the emails I wrote to a very, very successful business owner in Botswana, well not mentioned by name, who I actually managed to bring onto the podcast. But by then, I was still in varsity and I wanted to do social media marketing for them. And they actually replied and I got a meeting with them. So watch this video to the end for that part. Before we really go into this video, I'll tell you what this video is not, because many times we hear the advice of, go to networking events and give your business card. And many times that doesn't work. So this video is not that. We're not going to be talking about that. I'm going to be trying to give you as many practical steps as possible in terms of how to be able to reach influential people, and something that I'm doing on a day-to-day basis. So I'm not going to leave anything behind. So step number one, or tip number one rather, in terms of how to be able to reach influential people is host a unique event. So the way I'd go about it is, if I'm in the industry of insurance and there is somebody of influence or power or somebody that I want to reach out to in that industry, I would host an event, an insurance event, a niche event, so that it's only people of insurance. And then I'll take out invites and I'll deliberately invite this person of influence that I want to get in touch with, maybe want to work with or want to work for. With that event, you can come and then bring a lot of these minds into one room. Immediately, because you are the one who's hosting the event, it puts you in a place of power, because it allows you to be able to deal with everybody that's coming to the event, and everybody's listening to hear from you and to be able to, get the roadmap from you when they're at your event, because it's your thing, and it's easier to build a connection from there. And if you actually deliver on this event and it becomes an event that is valuable to the person you're trying to reach out to, you can easily create that connection. And the beauty about it is that you won't just probably create one connection, you'll create 1, 2, 3, 4, even 10 connections. And that can be a massive boost for you if you are in that one industry. It can be a massive boost for you in that aspect. So the reason I'm saying host the event, obviously it seems a little bit, intense, like it's a lot of work, but you have to realize that people of power or influence, everybody is trying to get a piece of them. So when you invite them to an event and you probably give them a complimentary ticket, you're saying, we would love you to be able to come through and attend this event, like I have done before. I remember I gave complimentary tickets to a lot of influential people that I wanted to get in touch with, and I actually hand wrote letters to them, and I had the flyer of the event, and I told them why they should come for the event. This is leading with value, because everybody is trying to just get from them, but instead you are giving. And it creates a different atmosphere for you, and it differentiates you from the rest of everybody. And just lead with value. Just create that event and connect with them naturally, and really don't ask for anything in return. Everything will just play out as it's supposed to play out. And then coming in at number 2, offer value through expertise. So everybody has something that they need. Just as much as everybody has something they fear and they want. Everybody, even the most influential people that you want to reach out to, have something that they need. So it is in your best interest to find out exactly what is the value that I can offer to this person. So I remember somebody I wanted to reach out to in the past, I saw that they had started posting on social media, and I know a little bit about social media. And so I told them, listen, I can help you with your social media. I can consult you and help you with growing your social media, and we can work together on that if that's something that you're open to. And he was very adamant and open to it, and it created an amazing relationship that even to this day, I've worked on different projects with him, and we have an amazing relationship just because of offering value to them. And so it fed into the relationship I was trying to build, and now it gave a lot of return on investment. Coming in on number 3 is to volunteer for a course or volunteer for an event that they are hosting. A course would show that you are somebody that stands for something. You are somebody that believes in something. And if you have similar beliefs, you can then find common ground. You already have common ground with this influential person that you have. But if they are having an event, you can really reach out to them and volunteer and ask to be a volunteer. Now, a lot of people ask to volunteer at events, and you really have to come in an angle that's very creative. So maybe what I would do if I'm looking at somebody I'll come up with the example of insurance again, that I want to reach out to, and they're having an event. I would offer specifics in terms of my volunteering. I would say I'll help you with 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not just saying I want to volunteer for your event and then you decide what you're gonna give me, the job you're gonna give me. But I'll tell you that I would like to offer my services, which are 1, 2, 3, to your event, and then it gives a value exchange that is more powerful than the next person who's just asking to volunteer for the event. So I hope that helps. Coming in number 4, by the way, if you're actually finding some value in this video, please give it a like and share with a friend who would need some of this content. Create compelling content. I left this at the end because I believe this is the most powerful in terms of getting in touch with influential people. In a previous video where I was explaining my story, I'll link it below, of how Deep Dive started. I explained how the podcast has really changed my life. When you create content, it allows you to be able to be found. So you're not just looking for them, they are finding you. And so it's a very unique position that you put yourself in, because now you're no longer the person who's going after them and they are coming to you. So when you create content around whatever it is, because you can literally create content in any sphere, in any field, you could be interested in motorbikes, create content around motorbikes. There's many influential people that like motorbikes. You can be somebody that's interested in public speaking, create content around public speaking, talk about it, give your tips, document your journey around public speaking, and very soon you'll start to attract the right people in your tribe. And very soon, even the influential people that are within the public speaking space that you want to get in contact to, it'll be very easy for them to get in contact with you. And this is the best because it gives the social proof. So there's already evidence of your work. You're not just coming to them and they have to guess and figure out and listen to you as to what you do and what you don't do. So it's a very unique place and position to be in. And so this is the email swipe that I promised that I would reveal towards the end of the video. So when I'm looking at this, it's actually it's a nostalgic feeling, because this was 2018. I remember I was still at UB, and I was trying to reach out to one of the top CEOs that I've actually interviewed on this podcast. I'm not gonna say them by name. And so this was my email to them. I said, "Dear Managing Director, I want to have the privilege of introducing myself to you and potentially having the opportunity to work for your great company. I am a social media marketer. The reason why I have the picture of a shoe is to represent that I have gotten one shoe in the door. Please meet with me so that I can get the second foot in the door as well. I hope you can appreciate my sense of humor and creativity. Sincerely, Mpho." So what I did was I wrote that email, then I added a shoe as a photo. This is actually a boot, just like a normal shoe. It's not a fancy shoe, just a normal shoe that anybody can wear. So I added that shoe underneath the text. And he replied back and he said, "Mr. Shoe, let me know what you want and what your rates are." He actually replied back. And so this is just one of the ways of being able to reach out to influential people, you really have to be creative, because you have to understand that these people are getting bombarded by so many offers on a day-to-day basis. Just in a day, maybe 20 offers are coming to them. So you have to really try to stand out in a way that will allow you to be able to get to them. I think in a future video, I'll talk about how to be able to move past middle management, because sometimes you as you are trying to reach out to these influential people, you reach the gatekeepers who don't allow you to get to them. They'll tell you bring a proposal or send an email or this, and then you actually don't get to reach out to that. So let me know if you guys want me to, in the comments below, if you want me to create a video on how to be able to bypass that. And so I hope you guys found value in this video, and if you have, please give it a like, comment below on any of the steps, and even share some of the steps that you might know, and subscribe to the channel. It helps us create better content for you, and it helps us actually in a way that you wouldn't understand. And we've actually realized that most of you that watch our content haven't subscribed, so please subscribe and share this video with one friend. That will be legendary. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we'll meet same time, same place in another video. Be great. Thank you guys for watching this episode. We really hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. Deep Dive is dedicated to bringing you the most comprehensive and engaging information about business, personal finance, and personal development. Make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated with all our latest content. If you like this video, give it a like to show your support and help us reach a wider audience. And don't forget to share this video with your friends and your family who may be interested. Sharing helps us grow our community and connect with like-minded individuals. Leave a comment below and give us your biggest takeaway on this episode. If you're interested in being a part of our live studio audiences, make sure to register for the next show. Can't make it to the show? No problem. Check out our Patreon page to watch the full episode and get exclusive access to more great content. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of The Deep Dive.